and you don't want people to see it. But then how does that change? How does that make change? How does that make a difference if people don't see what's going on? When I duetted the video and showed the video of that girl who was talking about Dylan, it wasn't because I'm trying to bait people. It's because, like, look how silly you look as a woman trying.
That's what I do, yeah.
Another woman, because what? She's journaling her life for us, letting us into the world of what it's like for her to be transitioning, and you're that pathetic and jealous. But but they're always going to be, if you just, people want stuff to know that things happen, but they don't want to see it.
Right.
Yeah, I was just wondering. And real quick before I go, I was trying to ask you in comments yesterday, and you were in somebody else's live, like a mutual's live, and I was asking you if you like aquariums. And I know with bigger creators, when people ask them random questions, they hesitate to answer because they think it's a setup. But I'm asking you, Aunt Karen, publicly in front of 135 people if you like aquariums or not.
Okay, I like to look at aquariums. I do not like fish. Like, I'm just not I'm not a fish person. I grew up, we had aquariums, and the fish would jump out of the thing, and I would see them on the floor, and I would get so scared. It's basically has traumatized me from ever liking.
There we go.
But you like aquariums as far as the aesthetics? They're cool to look at.
Yes.
Okay. I normally don't follow bigger creators unless they follow me too, but I'm going to follow you because you answered the question correctly.
Well, I tell you what.
Thanks for having me on.
Follow you just because I do want to see your aquariums. Like, I do.
Oh, thanks.
I think they're very peaceful. Like, if I'm in an area in a room, you know what I mean? Like, and they're
going blurry.
Like the blue lighting you have, like that lighting, I love it.
Do you know why the light's blue, by the way?
You said what?
Do you know why the light's blue? Because I actually had it different earlier, but do you know why it's primarily blue? Mm-mm. It's because, I'll teach you something real quick. It's because, let me switch this real quick before I go. I know I keep saying I'm going to go, but I'm really going to go so I can go play video games. Anyway, because I mainly just came in here because I saw Greek Goddess was on live and I wanted to see who she was talking to. But all the quotes in here are real. The reason why, let me turn the light back, white again. The glass is dirty, but the reason why the lights are primarily blue is because that helps the.
Before you go, Blair, is there anything else you wanted to add on?
I was gonna say, if you don't mind, could you throw me a follow back because I want to send you a message after the live. If you're comfortable with that, I would.
Absolutely, just followed you.
Okay, and everybody, I just want to remind you that you are your own person and you are incredible, and I love you all.
Thank you so much. Have a good one, Blair.
Of course, you as well, Aunt Karen.
Alrighty. We have, and just before we go up, is there anything else that you wanted to add on?
Okay, she's gone. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, there's are you outside or is there like a...
It's my AC, it's old and it's loud as hell.
Oh, okay. All right, I just was like a little confused, but go ahead.
So... I wanted to talk about the whole, people with their fake allies and the allyship and stuff. And it's hard for us to, I guess, decide who we want to follow because obviously, as we've all learned from the last couple of months, there's always something that happens and then everything always comes crashing down. Uh-huh. And I guess for me, it was like, I had followed you when you had your regular platform before you had gotten verified. And I loved your stuff. And I was like, yes, this bitch, she gets it. She got it. She gets it. And then the whole, sorry to bring it up, the whole womblands thing happened. And then the whole, your video with the sex offender. And then it was you said after that, it was that Chelsea had manipulated you. But it's like, I see something different with that because it's like, not you specifically, but as a person, if you're friends with somebody or you're friends with a group of people, how would you allow one person to kind of manipulate you into posting something like that?
Okay, so can you do me, before I continue talking, can you do me a favor and show your face on camera?
Yep, I can.
If I want to have this conversation, I want to have a conversation with somebody that I can see.
How do I get this thing? How do I change it?
Go to multi.
I think I have. Right. My thing cuts out a lot too, so I apologize. That's if right. I go.
Go to yeah.
Is that it?
And then, yep.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
So let's start with the very first question. Let me respond. Have you ever been manipulated before?
When I was a teenager, yes.
And you don't think you're being manipulated as an adult in life at all?
Currently, no.
Okay. Do you watch any ads?
Ads like on TikTok or just TV in general?
Commercials with Pride, do you see a billboard? You see ads around you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you figure that some sort of manipulation?
Not if I'm not interested, I guess.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you're not really answering but the question, but okay. So you're saying to me that you don't feel as though, how could I be manipulated, right? You do not feel as though TikTok has manipulated you on a bit of the womblands drum.
I thought, honestly, all of it was it was probably one of the most ridiculous things I think I had seen on TikTok since it had changed from Musical.ly.
Okay, well, what I'm asking you, though, do you believe everything on TikTok that was said about womblands was accurate?
No. Definitely not.
Okay, so then when you ask me, how do I get manipulated, do you believe that I am a robot?
I don't think that you're a robot, no.
So is it possible and is it fair that a person, despite their status, their whatever, that they can be manipulated?
I feel like since you were friends with both of them, getting both sides of the story before automatically accusing a native man of being a rapist was probably one of your best options.
But you're deflecting. Answer the question.
I didn't deflect. You were friends with both of them, and as an adult...
No, hold on now. We're not gonna, if you're gonna ask questions, I need you to answer stuff as well. Do you feel as though you were fully aware of the situation on every single thing that I did on TikTok?
I was aware of what you posted.
Okay. So once again, how do you know that I didn't talk to both of them?
But that doesn't make sense. If you talked to both of them, then you would have known not to post something like that.
No. Did I share every single thing on TikTok that I spoke with him? Nope.
Right.
So am I obligated to show you everything so everything makes sense to you?
No, not at all.
So what you mad about, honey?
Well, you falsely accused a man of being a rapist. A man who was already in danger.
So, if I was told, and I'm not going to go back and forth, and I'm not going to go back and forth because it's obvious to me that you have a different agenda and that you don't really you're not really here for a conversation.
It's not an agenda.
Yeah, you have a different agenda.
No. I've literally asked you for like months each time I've gone onto your live to go live with you, and never once was I ever answered.
Do I have to, do you believe that I'm in some way attached to you or I must answer you?
No, not at all.
So I don't care if you ask me 20 times. I don't care if you jump into my live the rest of your life. I don't owe you anything.
I didn't say you owed me anything.
So important that I owe you something. Now, let's go back to something else. Did he put himself in danger when he was having sex with multiple women?
Yes.
And not letting...
I'm not saying that he's a good person. He was a shit person.
Good. Now, here's what I want you to do. Keep that same energy and go over to all of his shit and take that same energy.
I have.
Because here's the thing what you're not going to do. I sat up on this app, and you know what Aunt Karen didn't do? Aunt Karen didn't run. Aunt Karen didn't hide. Aunt Karen sat on this app and spoke and listened and talked to every single person that felt like if you want one of them, that's just too bad. So you need to leave alone for about 5 minutes.
I have literally gone from person to person to just address it. Because, like, you're also friends with Savannah, and Savannah put another black man in danger, so why are you friends with her either?
Why are you worried about what?
I think people can only really take accountability for their own actions. Like, you know, like, there's not really, I don't know, I feel like I don't even want to say words about that situation because it's not really my business. But I did come on here to talk about the BBLs thing.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Let me go right back to real. Honestly, you're full of shit.
I'm not full of shit.
You don't have anything. You don't do anything on this app that.
What did you just say?
What I do.
Wait a second. Just because you have a blue check mark, Karen, it did not put you above anybody else. You shit the same shit I shit. You bleed the same blood I bleed.
You shit the same.
Look at that.
All right then. You came on my live. No. See what we not gonna do is you come on my live and you want to talk to me. Go talk to Chelsea. And go talk to Modern Warrior. And if you can't get to them, then that's on you. I don't have the time. Now, as you were saying, go ahead to the BBL.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, I actually made a video the other day where, like, people were talking about, oh, like, she might have gotten that reduced to appear whiter. And I definitely have seen, like, this,
fucking scared bitch.
Standard and entertainment be a troll. I'm here with my brother.
I've been waiting for that shit forever.